two homes, had asked if Heather and James had been to the new smart restaurant at the top of her road. They hadn't, and it was clear that Heather had never heard of it. Victoria's eyebrow had twitched upwards a fraction. Heather had felt humiliated and tongue-tied for the rest of the day. But that was months ago. Before. She gives suspicion a little room. It's wise to be cautious in her situation. Studying the message again for a moment, she struggles to remember the woman's last name. Not only can she not remember it, she has no recollection of ever knowing it. More importantly, only Heather's closest friends and family have her mobile number. The school would surely not have given it out. It's possible Victoria could have asked her son to get it from Ben, but that too would seem a strange thing to do, a lot of effort to get in touch with a woman she's spoken to once, in the rain. They hadn't even had a good conversation. She's not going to disturb James over something so trivial. She taps in a holding message, as neutral as she can make it. "Thank you for the kind invitation. I will check with James tonight and let you know. H." She hesitates over the sign-off. The woman has even sent a kiss. Well, she's buggered if she's going to send one back. She barely knows her. She sighs, switching the phone to silent. Drifting around the kitchen, she wonders whether to eat. But she's not really hungry, and she might as well take advantage of the feeling and save the calories for later. Her laptop is still open, as if awaiting instructions. She feels the muscles in her jaw tense as she clicks on the link to Facebook. With a jolt, she stares in surprise at the screen. 14 friend requests. Heather is not a huge fan of Facebook, or social media of any kind. She hates to talk about herself for a start, and can't imagine why anyone might be interested in her holidays or the supper she had last night. The only reason she has bothered is that there's a local buy and sell group, which can be quite useful for getting rid of old toys and gadgets. Since the boys were tiny, she feels as if she's been on an endless treadmill. Buy, then sell, children's stuff. She sometimes wonders how much money they've spent indulging their children over the years. It must be a small fortune. Anyway, joining the group meant setting up a profile, so she had duly done so. Her few friends, along with some of the mums at junior school, had connected with her, giving her a total audience of, well, about 14 people. Delving around in Facebook is something she's never done before, and she balks at the idea. Though she knows the whole point of putting yourself onto social media is to see and be seen, it feels wrong, somehow, checking out strangers, seeing what they do in their spare time, following their discussions. But this is important. She needs to find out what's going on. She checks the profiles of the people who want to be her friends. A soldier from the US military based in Connecticut. What? She declines the request. A handsome man called Jake, whose only information is a series of photographs of himself showing off his six-pack on a yacht in shorts and t-shirt. Then dressed in cycling gear, his sunglasses reflecting a mountain view. He looks about 35. Seriously? Then an ominous request from a woman called Jennifer Carter, a name that sounds familiar. Heather scrutinises the photo with no sense of recognition, then scrolls further down the profile. The woman's hometown is listed as Cheltenham, and she was at the same grammar school as Heather. She clicks Ignore and moves on, her unease growing by the minute. There are 3 more requests from women she was at school with in Cheltenham, none of whom seem familiar. The rest are people she's never heard of, but they live in London, and from the photos it seems they have children of similar age to her own. On one of their profiles she notices the images of their friends and finds one with a mutual connection. Victoria Ainsworth. Immaculate makeup, thick dark hair, falling in a swathe over one shoulder, snow-white smile. The very same Victoria who has asked them to dinner on Saturday. By lunchtime it's a lot worse. There are over 50 strangers trying to connect with her, not a single one she recognises. She declines them all, then sits for a moment considering whether she should...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.